It's fuzzy, it's vague. Some examples of big why are happiness, richness, productivity, growth, etc. You need to take that big why and turn that into a little y. That little y is a measurable CTQ. Could be cycle time measured in minutes, contribution margin per transaction, operating margin per plan, for P&L, etc. for product line. This is step one. Step two, you need to find out the specification limit. Upper specification limit, lower specification limit, if possible, some information on the target. That's step two. Step three, you need to find out if you can trust your measurement system, this measurement system right now on the why. In the late term, you're asking the question, can I trust the output data? Can I trust this data? That's what the step three is. In step four, we change the gear. So far we talked about in a generic language. That's formulating a practical problem. Now we want to switch that over from practical problem to statistical problem. So no longer we are going to talk about the process. Yeah, it's a good process. It's a bad process. It sucks, etc. But now we are going to talk about our process in a statistical language, which is essentially, imagine a pilot trying to land a plane in a very bad condition. He or she can't see anything. They look at their dashboard, look at the numbers, altitude, and they can land the plane. We're going to talk about the statistical dashboard now. And we want to understand where our current process is. I can't see anything. But I'm going to use the statistical language. Mean, median, Z, standard deviation, DPMO, mode, normality, run chart, control chart. That's how I understand my process. This is step four. Once you know where you are, you need to decide where you want to go as a realistic goal. Now, if you remember the formula for Z, I hope one of the presenters presented this. Z as a specification limit minus the mean, which is the center of your process, whole thing divided by standard deviation. In a simple language, how do you improve your process? Well, either you shift the mean or you reduce the variation in the process. You may look at your process and may find out that the mean is not on the target. You need to shift the mean. You may notice that this mean can be shifted in two directions. Sometimes you want to increase the mean, sometimes you want to decrease the mean. The mean may have a direction. Okay, so you want to shift the mean. You look at the variation. You look at the process variation, you realize it's too much. You think this is too much? Yes. You want to reduce the variation. That's another way of improving your process. Or any other? Can you think of any other way?